Hello. Hopefully this is working. About to find out. Hi, my name's Andy. I'm from Cosmic Boss. The hat straight, yes, my famous hat. It's my guitar case, which is very similar to the hat. This is the guitar that goes in the well, it goes in the guitar case normally, but it's sitting here. So I'm going to play you some songs from the 52 that I've written for Music Weeklies over the last year. I started it back in August, the end of August, middle of August last year, and the very first one I did was called Not a Fan, and I'll play that maybe in a bit, but yesterday, the day before, I wrote a new one called Persevere, which I made a little behind the scenes video for, which you can go and check out, be on the Cosmic Boss page and on X and on other things. Yeah, so I thought I'd open with that one because this is the beginning of the video. Not really anyone here at the moment, but for future watchings, yeah, this is called Persevere. Time's passing, gas masking, faith telling, not asking. Went from thirsty to gasping, short straws outclasping, while we're all stuck grafting, digging our holes that they'll shaft in. We persevere, another year, another stack of cack to clear, another filling of the ear holes, another lesson from the old scrolls, downhill slope of slippery poles. We will persevere, we will persevere. The odds may be stacked against us, the gods may have abandoned us, the lies have slowly blinded us. These dreams are all but binding us, all hopeful contemplation, pointless as it's a simulation. We persevere, another year, another pile of trash to clear, another overflowing drain, another method to complain. The buckle snapped under the strain, we somehow persevere. A generational, sensational achievement. Time for our social stupidity bereavement. Got a history of somehow getting clear. It don't make sense, but we all persevere. Drunk on Gaia's tears, from the lakes of our mistakes over the years. With sticky tape we bind our existential fears, yet somehow persevere, we somehow persevere. How? Well, that ain't clear. There you go, Persevere, written 24 hours ago, 40 hours ago, something like that, and behind the scenes. Hey Waddler, hell yeah Waddler, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. You're a legend, by the way. If you're watching this and you don't know who Hell Waddler is, subscribe to him right now. Called Persevere, great song, thank you very much. Again, I wrote it yesterday. I got up in the morning, started writing it, making that behind the scenes video, and yeah, I'm doing really good, thanks. Hell yeah, Waddler. And Big Dog is here too. Mr. Hartshorn, thanks for coming. Don't worry, you can catch the live version of Persevere on catch up later. So yeah, a whole year of making these acoustic songs for the Music Weeklies, and they started off acoustic. When I first did it, I thought I'd just do them using just my guitar. I didn't have the recording equipment that I got, spoiler alert, around Christmas. So about halfway through the list, I suddenly had a massive upgrade in what I could do. The first ones were all just written like busking songs. So the very first one that I took part in, Hell Yeah Waddler, was actually, it was Trench Gun. Massive shout out to Trench Gun, Outer Galactic shout out, who suggested to me to check out the Music Weeklies. And Nick's here, spoiler alert. And yeah, so anyway, Trench Gun said, check out this thing called Music Weeklies. And I said, what is it? And he said, well, they set hashtag and you write a song about it and then people comment on it. And I was like, that sounds fantastic. I'm on board. What is it? And the first one that was there was Not a Fan. So I was like, okay, what's this mean? And the suggestion was write a song in a kind of music style or theme that you're not really a big fan of. I was like, well, okay. Interesting starting point, but I'm going to go for it. So I wrote a song called Not a Fan, which you can find on YouTube. It's got about 20 listens at the moment, which is fine. Again, it's first effort and very acoustic. But I'm not really a massive fan of country music, but spoiler alert, anyone who's a fan of Cosmic Boss will know that mine and Nick's mum is a huge fan of country music. Loves it. But I wrote this one, which is called Not a Fan, and it's about not being a massive fan of country music, and it classically includes a whole bunch of stupid puns, because it's pun intentional. But yeah, anyway, this is Not a Fan. I am not a fan, but I will blow your world apart. Don't have rotating blades or a steel rod through my heart, but I will call your evenings if the hot flushes start. Not a fan, just a man playing my part. I am not a fan of how the world is being ran. Clueless operators with no coherent plan. But I'll do everything required to get out of this jam. Not a fan, just a man doing what I can. I'm not a fan, but I understand its place. You cannot unfold me to waft air into your face. At the end of the day, it's all just a matter of taste. Not a fan, just a man full of grace. Oh, I am not a fan of the sugary sweet song, over sentimental, usually boring and long. But who am I to blame music that's doing nothing wrong? Just a fan that's making this not a fan song. Just a fan making this not a fan song. some requests. We've got to get a little bit smarter every day, requested by Nick. Thanks, that'd be an interesting one to do because that's quite recent and not acoustic at all. And I'm guessing Theo wants to hear tribute, but I'm not sure how to do tribute without Nick. So you won't get tribute. Maybe Dancing on the Moon. Maybe we'll do Dancing on the Moon a bit later, possibly, Theo. But anyway, so okay, we'll go with that. Get a little bit smarter every day. I've had a request, going with it. So that's a recent one from the AI EP. Heartstrong's requested your domino. Don't worry, that is going to be played for sure. I practiced it earlier. In fact, it's the only one I've practiced. So yeah, get a little bit smarter every day. This one might be quite interesting because it wasn't kind of... It probably would be better if the other half of Bos was here, that's true. And Dancing on the Moon. I'll do Dancing on the Moon a bit later for you, Theo, I promise. Yeah, and Domino's come in. But we'll go with Get a Little Bit Smarter Every Day, which hasn't got an acoustic version, it's more of a dancey tune. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm kind of try and remember it. Faster, innit? Perspective shifts, a growing mind. There's no limit on what you'll find. It gets messy in the unknown. Expectations always put to the test. Keep on with the learning, forever do your best. Getting smarter every day. Get a little bit smarter every day. Bitter hubris, face the facts. Answers come when you relax. Tension always misreads the room. Angry frustration leads to early twos. Ever circling, impending doom. Expectations always put to the test. Stick with the learning, forever do your best. Getting smarter every day. Get a little bit smarter every day. Ignorance gets washed away. Get a little bit smarter every day. A tiny little bit smarter every day. It's multi-layered shades of grey. Getting smarter every day. It's a little bit smarter every single day. Blow those mind cobwebs away. Expectations fall so far short it hurts. Lessons, lesson fumbles, or quickly reverts. Getting smarter every day. Summer wellness of our self-imposed decay. Don't get in your own way. Get smarter every day. Get a little bit smarter every day. Hunt for wisdom, don't be prey. Get a little bit smarter every day. Get a little bit smarter every day. pineapple juice, by the way, is the buskers' drink of choice because it does good things for their old throat. Apparently, it's nice. So yeah, there you go. That was Get a Little Bit Smarter Every Day, acoustic version of a dance track. I'm going to jump back in time a little bit and go back to the earlier ones. Oh, thank you, 4-year-old Hartshorn grandson. Glad you enjoyed that. It's a nice little tune, and you will definitely be getting smarter every day. Us older people, it takes us a little while. We're a bit slow. We get a little bit smarter every day, not as you get a bigger bit smarter. So really early on, like not a fan was the first one I did. The second one was called K Surreal, whatever, will cheese, will brie. A little Alison Brie shout out there. Me and Nick are huge Alison Brie fans. Actually, that's what we call each other. Our secret word name for each other is Brie. And we always send each other Alison Brie beams, or breams, as we call it. Anyway, so I'm not going to play that because it's a stupid song, it's a bit surreal. And then after that I did Fancy Free Pants, which was a stupid song that we recorded while we were in Wales, making the Patient Mystery video. And then after that I did one called Fromage à Trois, which is more cheese, a bit cheese obsessed in the beginning for some reason, I'm not sure why. After that though, the fifth one was Spaceship, was the hashtag. And I like that, I like writing about space, it's one of my favourite subjects. Check back on the old discography and you'll find several songs referencing space. Cosmic is in our name, so you know, pretty much a given. And so I wrote this song called Spaceship Earth, which after I'd written it, I remember thinking, I think Nick will like this one, and we should do something more with this, rather than it just be a little throwaway weekly song. Before I knew that I'd be doing this for an whole year. Anyway, so this is called Spaceship Earth, and it's about how the Earth itself is a spaceship. Wake up, you've slept too long. The alarm suggests something's wrong. There's a crack in the cryostasis. It's classified and on a need-to-know basis. Looks like the starship is on autopilot, but let's face facts, no one knows how to fly it. We're just all in a constant tailspin. How do we get ourselves out of this mess we're in? It's planet-sized with no way to steer. Let's all hope we don't hit any asteroids, my dear. The course of history changed in a blip. We are the passengers on the Earth spaceship, seated here quite a long time ago. The solar panels under the sea will all glow. We try to break it with all that we're worth. Massive damage to our home, Spaceship Earth. The maintenance crew have got far too much to do. Let's keep our cabins clean and tidy. Pretend that we've got an inspection on Friday. 20 bodies to a single berth, economy class on Spaceship Earth. Let's treat our ship with a little more respect, from the captain down to the lower deck. 'Cause if the engine ever blows a gasket, It's time for us without a handbasket, beautiful Earth spaceship. Sorry we treated you so badly, beautiful Earth spaceship. We love you, and Mr. Hartshorn's grandchildren who need to go to bed now, good night. We love you too. It's quite a lullaby like that song, isn't it? So what happens when you put the capo, like, I do this to annoy Nick, like, because obviously a professional guitarist would do that all like that, be like, yeah, I'm hardcore, using my finger, innit? Being all hardcore, but I'm lazy and my fingers hurt, so I use the capo and just play open chords. I do sometimes play bar chords though, I'm selling myself a picture. So that was Spaceship Earth, and after writing that one I was like, yeah, you know, we could do something with that. It's on Virtual Normality too, the EP me and Nick made at the end of last year. We also contained Burning Rings of Power, which was the next hashtag. But it was the hashtag after that that probably set the tone for what happened following. Also another capo song, sorry Nick. And this was a capo 4. Just do me counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. And this was the hashtag was morning coffee. And I drink coffee in the morning. That's something I do. Oh, by the way, do you like a t-shirt? It's nice, isn't it? And I'm a big fan of the Wanna Dies. Well, actually, I'll rephrase that. I'm a big fan of one particular track by the Wanna Dies called the You and Me song, which is it was in the Romeo and Juliet film. And I actually saw them do it live, and it was a really top track live. And I really like the old strumming pattern for that. So that's a nice strumming pattern. I'm going to steal that. I'm going to use it for my morning coffee song. So that was the evolution of that. And this song's all about drinking coffee in the morning. Yeah. And it's also the opening track from Virtual Normality 2, the EP that you can purchase or just listen to on Spotify. Anyway, this is Morning Coffee. I shall stop rambling and get on with the song.
Or shall I do the old Big Mick impression? Yeah, that'll really cheer up the wife, won't it? All right there, darling. Like a bit of old Big Mick before you have morning coffee, don't you?
Sunrise marks our point of entry. The alarm doesn't ease you in gently. Don't ask questions or interact with me until I've had at least my morning coffee. Maybe bright, but my head is cloudy. It's far too early for Lewis Capaldi. Why is the radio always marking me before I've even had my morning coffee? Oh, cruel, cruel world, these beans they bind. I need the filters for the daily grind. Only just up and already in morning, ready to feel great but just feel appalling. Get no well-wishing or clarity until I've had at least my morning coffee. Groggy mind full of nighttime fluff, knee-jerk reaction flinging off the cuff. Yeah, blah-de-blah, it's my destiny to sort it out, but first morning coffee. Oh, cruel, cruel fate, in myself I find, thinking me don't stray till I've caffeined up my mind. Stuff needs sorting, it's a total mess, but with the strong brew I'm pretty impressed. I've started glowing, I'm the buzziest bee, now that I've hardlined in my morning coffee. Just don't do research or look anything up. You won't be pleased with how it gets to your cup. It's a dire and troubled history, perilous journey of the morning coffee. Oh, cruel, cruel trade, damages untold, treacherous escapades, all the brain cells dulled. Oh, cruel, cruel world, these beans they bind. I need these filters for the daily grind. Thank you very much. Yes, we're pretty proud of that EP. The other tracks from it were False Promises, which was a remix of Mr. Hartshorn himself and Natalie Williams-Calhoun, NWC. So it's totally worth the purchase for that track alone, but you also get Morning Coffee, which is the opening track on it, and Space Perfect, which I just played, and Burning Wings of Power, which I haven't played, but it's all like something like that. Yeah, it's all rocky, yeah. Hear the rock version. But then the next one is actually from the EP, so I'm going to play this as well because this track was another turning point. The following hashtag after Morning Coffee was Palin Loop, and the write-up bit that went with it was write a song that is in some way a palindrome and a loop. I was like, okay, this is a bit harder, but it led to me doing a whole bunch of research into palindromes, which was a lot of fun. And I then wrote this little ditty, which is called None in a Kayak, and it's also capoed just to irritate Nick. But this is on our live EP, live album we did last year as well, Bos Live 2. Remind myself how it goes. None in a kayak on a day of fight lake. Going it alone was her biggest mistake. Pop up a level, systemic wake, circling solo, civic systems break. Getting halfway and turning back quick. She ate all the carrot and then ate the stick. When the palindrome calls her home, she will obey, looping the timeline into a 2 noonday. Dear Hannah, it's in the wordplay, you're doomed to repeat them today, and tomorrow probably the same. Get ready to reset the game. None in a kayak, Madame of the Sea. A blip on a radar is all she might be. Bob up a level, all tenet be gone. She did it alone and nothing went wrong. Getting halfway and turning back fast. All future decisions were made in the past. If the palindrome gets her home, she'll be amazed, reliving the wow till the ending of days. Oh Anna, it's words on a page, just a looping transitional phase. Dirty paper to hide all the cracks. It's all simply fudging the stats. Oh, when the palindrome sends her home, she'll be just fine. Just a nun in a kayak with some Jesus blood wine. Nun in a kayak. That's nun in a kayak. Obviously left you all completely speechless. That's how great that song is. Power of nuns. Nuns are powerful. Do not be, well, be afraid. Be scared of nuns. That's a public announcement I've just decided to make.
Or maybe Big Mick's made it, I don't know. One of them, me or him.
Yeah, so then there was a few more. There's Use Your Voice, then Vampire's Reflection. That was quite fun. Future Anniversaries, which is a track that I'm planning on. We're going to hopefully do for the Odor, because that's the song I wrote about Jasper. But I'm not going to play that. That's for the future. That's what's all the secrecy. Then there was the Real Secret Society. Then there was Plum and Dates, which was in 5/4 and all about fruit. And no one will not be playing that one. And then it was You're the Domino, which is the one that Mr. Hartstrom's requested. And this one is about my wife. And the thing was it Domino? I think the hashtag was Domino. I haven't actually written all the hashtags in the book. By the way, I'm just going through my book. So, like, this is Love the Aliens, bit of mushroom action, bit of trippiness, bit of other stuff going on there, you know. Oh, it's all lovely, beautiful, bit of tarot, bit of what? Cactuses, which we call Janets, after the TV show The Good Place. Spoiler alert, Good Place is amazing. Yeah, so I'm going through it. We got to You're the Domino. I think the hashtag was Domino. We're all just pieces falling to bits. Just roll the dice and count the chips. It's a gamble to be sure. We push for a higher score in the game of life. You're the domino I want to get to know. In this game of life, you're the Dom TV show I want a starring role. We're all in pieces, pushing forward, going once more round the board, playing smart without cheating. What's the chances of us meeting in the game of life? You're the domino I feel I really know. In this game of life, you're the blinding light and the afterglow. My intention is to play this game with you all day. while the hours away in our entangled clay. In the game of life, you're the domino I intimately know. In this game of life, you're the hand I hold and would never fold. In the game of life, you're my epic winning and my constant grinning. In this game of life, you're the domino with which I will grow old. You're the domino with which I will grow old. So that was for Mr. Hartshorn and my wife. More for my wife really, because it was written about her. Beautiful, as Garvey would say. So I used to write lots of songs like that when I was travelling around, because I'd spend several hours just sitting playing my guitar, writing twiddly things, so like that. So it's just to practice the old finger picking. Yeah, that's that. You're the domino. After that, the Music Weeklies guys did something where they put up a bit of film, which was all to do with big cats. So I did that. I did make the soundtrack to go with that, but it doesn't really fit in with this. I also wrote 2 songs during that 2-week period that they'd set. One was called Director's Cut, and the other was called Fallen for the Femme Fatale. And this is my personal favourite from the list, and I really want to revisit it with Nick for the Odor. Yeah, and this is all about film noir and my love of film noir. More specifically, there's storytelling techniques of that particular genre and the allure of the femme fatale. This is called Fallen for the Femme Fatale. It's got my bass drum it. Femme fatale casts her spell, she'll send your soul boy straight to hell. Such a lure that lust could cure, all punishments we shall endure. Save damsel from distress, the hero always tries their best, but honor pays a heavy price, and doesn't even taste that nice. Fallen for the femme fatale, truly no escaping now. Such deceit one can't prepare, the lust will always get you there. bronze and blinds. Such riddles lost to time and time again. Tangled tales to solve strengthens the resolve again and again. Behind the curtain hides what patriarchs divide. Pulling threads won't stop, goes all the way to the top. Fallen for the femme fatale. There's truly no way out. Should retreat a double time, face the music, pay the fine. Fallen for the femme fatale. Surely no escaping now. Fallen for the femme fatale. Likely there is no way out. Such deceit one can't prepare. Lust will always drive you there. Should retreat in double time, but the music has your mind. Get it, Jay? It's Chinatown. The femme fatale will drag you down. There's never happy endings here, just broken hearts and lost careers. You could do some horns, couldn't it? So, Al Warren, or just we'll have to call you out. So, Al, we might hit you up on that one. You got some skills with the horns. So yeah, we're on a bit of a roll now because the next one is also one of my faves. The hashtag for the following week was Afterlife. Not the TV show by Ricky Gervais, but I could have written something about that. Wouldn't have been out of my wheelhouse, would it? Given my love of writing about contemporary culture and all that. But yeah, so I wrote a song called You Find Out When You Die. And this is a really fun one. So I want to play this one. Also, I'd like to revisit this one for the Odor Nick. So, you know, it's on the Odor list. Next thing. echoed throughout our history, that plagues even the greatest minds, is when you die, what do you find? So many educated guesses, yet the truth never undresses. We could feel bliss, be overjoyed, or float around an endless void. Ooh, that's not right. It is right. We just won't know till it's our time to go. Maybe we stay here as a ghost, or reincarnate in a different host. The problem is when you find out you've just died, so can't recount. Foundations of our way of life give meaning to our woes and strife. Focus on living, smile and cry. You'll find the reasons when you die. But you just can't know till you've had your go. If quantum immortality turns out to be more than theory, you transfer interdimensionally. You'll never die, you'll always be. Might face judgment, karma style, or glitch in and out for a while. Our belief systems like to ponder what happens beyond the yonder. Time to keep discussing. The outcome won't change cause you're fussing. Like magic, knowing how it's done always takes out all the fun. So live now, tomorrow's thunder could just be you're 6 feet under. Take the hat off, it's too hot. Probably can't see that. My guitar stand is. Right, there you go. You find out when you're done. So we'll skip forward a bit now. Because we're, what, 3/4 of an hour in. Almost 50 minutes, right. So then after that was something about ice. I wrote something called Salad Tides. After that, something about being fragile, I think it was something I wrote Fragility. And another one after that, I Hearts Everyone, and then there was the Drunky song, which I wrote for the Drunky one, and no, I'm not doing that, forget it. It's a stupid song, if you want to hear it, go and hear it. It goes, woo, it's the Drunky song! And after that, we launched at the beginning of 2023 the Monthly Music Challenge, the MMC. And we did it in conjunction with Music Weeklies. And we've worked with them lots, obviously. I've been doing this for a year now. So for the first hashtag for the year we did, it was New Beginnings. And so me and Nick together wrote this one. And it was called, ours is called Nude Beginnings. It's very funny like that. And I can't try and remember how it goes, but this feels like one that I should probably play. It starts, restarts, resets, broken hearts, full start, that's it, full start, no props, new style, new jobs, all movement, no pace, there's no shame in about face, launching from any position, old ultimately it's your decision. Old habits die hard, luck will turn on every card. From nude beginnings, some we lose and some we're winning. All constantly growing, always learning, never knowing. Reset, all new beginnings appear just as some things end in thin plot. White holes lacking in any style or goals. Dead weight needs shedding. Change the pattern when you change the bedding. Go big or go home. Life is but a struggle when you go it alone. There's new names, new faces, change lanes, change places. From new beginnings, some grow strong and some are thinning, spinning, the constant gambling. Some get dropped and some you're handling. No sweat, it's all the same. We all return from where we came. Or do we? We don't know. How could we? But time though, it's tricky. Let's newbie. From nude beginnings, some we lose and some we're winning. Oh, constantly growing, always learning, never knowing. Reset, all new beginnings appear to snow. Let's roll, yeah. From humble nude beginnings, some we lose and some we're winning. Stay still, everything's moving. Some things degrade, others are improving. Get set to embrace change. It's happening, don't matter what you say. So yeah, that was the opening track of the MMC, and will be on our MMC album, opening track. After that was one about pixels, 1 pixel at a time, and then there was a geisha song, which is great, but I'm not playing that because I just kind of I used a sample of actual geisha music. After that was something about working hard, industrial action. I called We Work Hard For You. After that was our next hashtag, which was our hashtag was escape, and this is a nice one. This is again a bit of a bigger song, really, not that acoustic-y, but I'll try and acousticize it. We played this at our last gig, and I'm pretty sure we'll try and bust out a version for Cosmic Bos Live 3 coming at some point this year, maybe by the end of the year. Don't know why I'm whispering. So this is called Make a Good Our Escape. Trap set and bait laid, bad news in a cascade. Bite the lemon for the bitter reflex. Smart cookie sealed in see-through perspex. The system's footing always squashes the grey. Just grab the wine and we'll make good our escape. Have a slice, the files baked in the cake. Distract the gods and we'll make good our escape before it's too late. Dumbfounders never finding the dumb. Compounded pressure under the greasy thumb. What kind of idiots do they think we are? All this shoving is pushing us too far. Solve the puzzles or get burnt at the stake. Here's a shovel, let's make good our escape. Rita Hayworth dazzles while we're awake. Stash the papers, let's make good our escape. Regulations wrapped in endless red tape. Get the green light and we'll make good our escape. Beware the fruits that are offered by the snake. Apply the oil, let's make good our escape. Slip away quietly. False bottom trousers, all these IDs are fake. Don't know the lingo, let's make good our escape. From crummy ideas, special plans can take shape. Bribe the warden, then make good our escape. Path of destruction, nothing left in the wake. Slip on disguises, we'll make good our escape. To find the treasures, just follow Nathan Drake. A quip or two and we'll make good our escape. Just to get through the day, escaping our own way, together. Welcome to Dana. Nice to see you have joined us. That song was about escapisms. After that was one about freedoms. Then it was all about standing out. I did a couple of those ones. Then there was Family Tree, which I was thinking about playing, but I think we're going to move on. One maybe for later. After that was the next MMC. So we'll stick with the MMC. This is where we were crossing over the most. And this was a really fun one when for the third MMC was ignorance. And I wanted to flex my Beavis and Butthead impression.
Because I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, that's not too bad. But like when you're on the spot, it becomes harder. Like when you're, when you're like being filmed and you gotta like do it properly and stuff. So I thought maybe I could, like put this in a song. And we wrote the song called Idiots. And Beavis and Butthead are considered idiots. So I thought, I'd put them in this one. That would be cool. And it's all written in ninth chords, which is like grunge. Kind of goes like that. Yeah, cool. Settle down, Beavis. It's only Cosmic Boss. Yeah, Cosmic Boss. Cosmic Boss rule. They rule. Are you sure about that? I think they might be idiots. Yeah, they're idiots. They gonna start the song already? Yeah, start the song!
Idiots everywhere, thinking they're running things. Idiots every day, plotting downfalls, pulling strings. Idiots never despair, causing chaos, they don't care. No concept of just or fair. Idiots left in charge, ignorant to their mirage. Idiots flippantly shaking up the idiocy. Idiots born and bred, brain cells lacking in the head. Burning progress in the shed. Idiots fading up, breaking rules and talking fluff. Idiots keeping us down, making us all look like clowns. Idiots losing track, being dumb and talking smack. Idiots lack the facts, and we all play the stupid tax. Surrounded so we can't relax.
idiots on our case, hanging on by a shoelace. Idiots ruining lives. Why does this stupid still thrive? How are we all still alive? Pursuit of knowledge. The world's a college, and we are sponges, all taking plunges into the unknown. Sure, it's tough and we will groan, but this place is all our home, and problems don't get solved alone. It's a fierce dichotomy. The more we learn, the more we see. We can't escape stupidity. It benchmarks infinity. Cooperation is the key. Ideas can squash idiocy. Nostalgia for a long lost past that's been rebooted and recast. But history reveals weird patterns. Science sit and see what happened. Nothing's real and nothing matters. Learn the truth and the mind shatters. The mind shatters. Idiots, idiots. It's also ruddy clear to see. Idiots, dear idiots, edging the catastrophe. Take a look, could it be the idiots of you and me? Idiots. And after that was a song called Down for the Upside. And then it was all about Greek mythology, and I'm going to stop doing that. I've got Big Mick and us, baby, so I can do Big Mick. So after that was all about gods, wasn't it? Gods of Olympus, that's right. They all went to be about gods, so I wrote one called Gods and Goddesses of Olympus. But I'm not playing that because that's really hard. I went through all of them. I pretty much got them all, I think. My favourite one was Hermaphroditus, which was the first lady man. It was half Hermes and half Aphrodite, made Hermaphroditus. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway, after that was a song about Seinfeld that I wrote called No Soup for You, Reflections of an Inescapable Humanity. Not gonna play that one either. After that was one called Ebony and Ivory and Ebony. Ebony and Ivory was the one by Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney. I switched it around and I called mine Ivory and Ebony. And that's available on EP now. After that, we actually went to the MMC and did We're All in This Together, which was MMC exclusive. It wasn't part of the Music Weeklies, but it's in the book. It made it into the book. But that's an old song anyway, so you know it shouldn't even be in there really. We're going to spin on. No one's commenting, so that's fine. I do what I want, whatever. After that was a song called Kicking the Cultures. Can't really play that because it was all dancey. After that was a song called Sprint, which also a bit difficult to play. Oh, that's quite good, that one. Check that one out, it's nice, I like that one. After that was Razzmajazz, which was another MMC one written with Nick. In fact, Nick wrote that song. So he should be here. We'll hand over to Nick right now, he can do it. Go and watch Razzmajazz after this, it's good, that's a good one. I like that one. That brings us all up to the month in which we did the album writing club with Andrew Hartshorn and Al Warren, and me and Nick, obviously, the Jacksons, and HJJ&W. So that month, I wrote other songs that were not part of the MMC, and I'm going to play Playing Office now. This was our single, the HJJ&W single for Album Writing Club 2023, and we didn't win anything, but the song's pretty banging.
and hopefully you'll enjoy this. And if we could get some maybe Michael Scott quotes in the chat, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. I hope you'll all sing along. You should know this one by now. Went to the music market today. We did a business and came away. A bag full of bass lines and half-whistled tunes. 4 to the floor that we accented with spoons. Tidy melodies all stacked and shared. Progressive chord structures harmonically paired. Time to play office, we're cutting it fine. Under a tight, rapidly approaching deadline. I wanna be Jim, and probably Dwight, or Michael Scott at threat level midnight. It's entertainment, clear for all to see. We're victims of the industry, but it's okay, we are artists at heart. Our dedication needs to be to our art. We're playing office so we can pay the bills, while in our spare time keep developing skills. Turning hobbies into business is hard. Your wits must be sharp and always on guard. Reading contracts when you're just a bard that makes albums in sheds in a tiny backyard. Feeling like Tim, but acting like Brent. So much time paid for and poorly misspent. Wake up like dawn, take charge like Bam. The sweetest of sounds always spreads like jam. Be your own boss, bend all the rules. Stop playing office and start playing school. Learning's cool, we are all fools. Break the habit, break the habit. Chase the rabbit, chase the rabbit. We never had it, never ever had it. We blinked it, bolted, and no one could grab it. Change the pattern, change the pattern. Pass the baton, pass the baton. It's bound to happen, bound to happen. Bound on the seats that we are sat on. I wanna be Jim, but I'm probably Dwight, or Michael Scott, threat level midnight. Alright, feeling like Tim, but foolish like Brent. Time milk for money just to barely scrape rent. Waking to dawn, open like Pam. Doing the business and not falling for scams. With my red stapler, I'm going to town. Say otherwise and I'll burn the whole building down. Oh, thanks, Mr. Hartshorn. Yes, it's a good song, isn't it? It's an amazing album. Anyone should buy Sound Investments by Hartshorn Jackson Warren. Like, it's 4 musicians at the top of their game, and it's great. And we're really proud to be part of it. The other thing that was going on, obviously, was Raspberry Jazz. We made a song called Wasted Youth, which I'm not going to play. Another one called Remaining Forever Hopeful, which I'm not going to play. Another called Basic Sandcastle Destruction, which is very dancey. I don't know if I can play it. It's all in B minor. I crush sandcastles in the palm of my hand. My only comeuppance is I'm covered in sand. I crush sandcastles in the palm of my hand. The only downside is I'm all covered in sand. often short-lived and die. Your milk was spilled, there's no need to cry. Such flames need further fanning. Real achievements require planning. Polish the fruits of your jamming. We're jamming across sand castles with my metatarsals. The proof all shows in my sandy toes. I squash paper cities with a casual slap. Once it's gone, it ain't coming back. Yeah, I'll do. That's not for that one. But yeah, there's that. Going into the dance version, but it's not really an acoustic one. After that was RAI stuff and Bittersweet, which probably won't play. After that's Third I Cried, then Get a Little Bit Smarter Every Day, which we've already played. Then We Love Children for Monthly Music Challenge. And then it was Salt on the Speakers. So I think I'm going to play for you Salt on the Speakers. Then after that I might have a go at Dreams Over, Now Get to Work. And then we'll end on Dancing on the Moon for Thea. But yeah, so this one's called Salt on the Speakers. Thank you very much for listening, by the way, everybody. Yeah, happy anniversary to me. Year of songwriting for Weeklies. I'm pretty sure my wife put a lot of acid in this, so I'm tripping balls right now. Not really, I'm only joking. God, it's hot in here though. Whew. Salt on the speakers. Where is it? Sprinkle salt on the speakers. See what frequency can teach us. That's not right either. Sprinkle salt on the speakers. Remind myself, see? That's why I have a book. Sprinkle salt on the speaker. Let's see what frequency can teach us. Geometric style communication. Kaleidoscopic mental stimulation. I want to understand the patterns in the sand and sit with Russell Brand. Juice the pineal gland, pepper the vibrations, stimulate new sensations. Listen with my soul, connection be my goal. Sprinkle more salt on the speaker. Let the high frequencies teach us. It's a language all its own. Potential key to the unknown. I really want to understand the message of the great land. Be part of Duncan Trussell's band. Follow the astro-woven plan, discussions with Mother Earth across a multi-layered universe. Ignore the signs, it's just the worst. Acting like it's us that's cursed. But Gaia just keeps on spinning, same speed as in the beginning, and we are just a stitch in time. Can't see the salt through the brine, trying hard to understand the salty speaker's master plan in our tiny little lifespan, from dust to the dustpan, closer to Mother Earth, raiding her secret purse. Basically we're the worst, no wonder we're all cursed. Sprinkle more salt on the speaker, let the sound wisdom lead us. Nature is the best teacher, it's the worst how we treat her. Pay attention to surroundings, see all the issues compounding. It's all quite dumbfounding. We all require grounding. That's right, once I found it, wasn't it? At the beginning it was a bit ropes. I don't know why. It's because it's sung on the offbeat. Sprinkle salt on the speakers. Like that, see? There you go. Do. So, two more. What are we on? Yeah. That'd probably do it, wouldn't it? That's more than enough. Thanks, Howard. And here, yes, it's the next 52 songs. I don't think I'm going to write them one a week in the same way. But maybe I will. I don't know. Quest for utopia rekindles the hope in ya we've seen in our mind's eye. Now come on peeps, we can try together. Collective wake-up call, redemption's in the pity pool. Tumble down, empty shell. Look at him, he's not doing well. I'm not playing that right, so you know what, I'm just going to stop. Because when they're that new, I haven't played it enough. What am I saying? I haven't played many of them that much. Let's find Dancing in the Moon. On the Moon. Let's try and talk properly, shall we? And let's bring this to a close. Because clearly I've reached the end. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And yeah, here's to the next 52 songs. Dancing on the Moon's was, I don't know. 2 seconds. Yeah, but this book, it's probably this book here, isn't it? It's this one here. I think it's this one. This was the last year's one. So this is for Theo, who's maybe still listening. It might be it's too late for Theo. Theo's in bed. But anyway, thanks. This is for Theo. Can listen to it tomorrow. That's Tom with the weather. That's all. Oh dear. Oh no, it's got some. That's the lyrics to the Seagull. Some monochrome motif. Oh yeah, and it's between me and the sea. Dan Wilson. Here we go. Found it. So thank you so much, everybody. Stay beautiful. I assumed he would be asleep. It's like I've gone on for ages and I should have played it right at the beginning. So, Theo, this is for you tomorrow. Thanks, Bree. So to celebrate my 52 songs of the year, I'm going to play a song by Dan Wilson, who is one of mine and Nick's favourite artists. Semisonic's new album is actually coming out really soon, isn't it? And check out the singles from it. It's great. But oh yeah, I mean, you're right. I'm an idiot. I'm promoting Dan Wilson and Semisonic rather than us. You can buy all the Cosmic Boss stuff and listen to all that. It's still there, of course. But yeah, Semisonic, check that out. We'll have a new EP coming out next month. It's all about dreams. We've got a super secret project that we've been working on with Hartshaw and Warren, which I hope will come out very soon as well. Very topical. Look at that. I did it without spoiling it. I didn't ruin it. This is quite a high one to sing, but here we go. Should I sing it low? All those nights when we waited for a time to be alone. Now we're lonely half the time. Sidewalk scenes like a faded memory of a rolling stone. Now they cut me like a knife. If it isn't real, why does it feel like we're living in? Dancing on the moon, Venus and Mars for an audience. Now we're on our own, nobody else in the universe. Dancing on the moon, you and me waiting for the world to turn again. Turn again, turn again. Dancing on the moon, you and me waiting on the world to turn again. All those plans and the infinite demands of every day, far away, they look so small. Empty sky, but we scream into the silence anyway, for someone to hear the call. If it isn't real, why does it feel like we're living in? Dancing on the moon, Venus and Mars for an audience. Now we're on our own, nobody else in the universe. Dancing on the moon, you and me waiting on the world to turn again. Turn again, turn again. Dancing on the moon, you and me waiting on the world to turn again. Turn again, turn again. Dancing on the moon, you and me waiting on the world to turn again. Dancing on the moon. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Love you all. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you can buy all the records. And that's it. I'm going to stop now because I need a cup of tea. Okay. Thanks. Do I stop it? Is it that one? Oh, no. That one. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? I want to end. Bye.